Hello everyone, this is Harsha. Welcome to my channel Crypto English. So hi guys, in today's video we'll talk about the complete Terra ecosystem collapse situation. So we'll discuss why the price has fallen down so much, and we will discuss along with the help of some of the important numbers. So at the end of the video you will come to know whether this particular situation will be recovered or you will be losing the money. So everything will be covered in this video. Watch this video till end. Before starting the video, if you are here for the first time, subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, click the like button. If you have any doubts or clarification, leave them in the comment section below. And this video like that is 500 likes, so definitely click the like button right away. So let's begin the video guys. So first thing, what happened to Terra ecosystem? So if you see the graphs of Luna and USD, so USD was supposed to be a stable coin. It was supposed to be at $1, but right now it is trading at only 18 cents. And Luna was trading at around $100 or above $80, and now it is almost near to zero. So why this has happened? So the first important number for this entire situation is this particular number. So this is a graph which shows the circulating supply daily of Luna. So here you can see on the day of May, on May 11th, if you see on the graph, the total Luna supply was 377 million tokens. And now if you see, the total supplies are at around 6.5 trillion tokens, so which is almost 20,000 times more than what it was in on May 10th. So that is a first number which was affecting this particular entire situation. But the question here is, how did this supply increase by 20,000 times in the last 1 week? So the main concept is, I'll show with a simple example. So if you are not aware of Terra ecosystem, I already made a complete detailed video how this USD stablecoin works. So do check out that video. In this video I'll show you in a short form. So basically USD is a balancing token, and Luna is a primary crypto token of the ecosystem, and USD is the stable coin. So to mint one USD, you need to burn $1 worth of Luna tokens so that you will get one USD. So this is while minting. So if you burn $1 worth of, currently if the market price of Luna of $80, if you burn $1 worth of Luna, you will be receiving one USD. And whenever you want to redeem your USD, so in case if you burn one USD, you will receive $1 worth of Luna at the market price. So this is a complete cycle. So to use that, you need to use the Terra station. Here on the left side, if you click on swap, you have a market option. So here you can enter the amount you want to swap, and then you will get a same amount of Luna market value at the market value. So right now it is completely disabled. That's why the circulating supply is struck at around 6.5 trillion. So this is the main reason for the situation. So now what has happened, how did this situation happen? So now on the 10th, on 9th of May, if you see the USD price, it has fallen a lot below $1, and it went almost to $0.6, so which is almost 40% dump. And because of this situation, so many of the users started panicking, and instead of selling in the market, so if you sell in the market, one USD value is 60 cents. In case if you burn this USD and if you mint Luna, you will be getting $1 worth of Luna into your wallet. So what users have done is, they started instead of selling this in the market, they started burning USD and started minting Luna. And the situation got worse, because once the circulating supply increases of Luna increases, the value of the token starts decreasing. So that is the reason Luna price was going down, and at the same time USD price was going down. And because of this entire minting situation, circulating supply of Luna has reached almost 6 trillion tokens, and the entire ecosystem collapsed to zero. So this is the first number which was the reason of the entire ecosystem collapse. So now let's talk about the second reason. So what was backing this USD? So basically, if you, as per their complete white paper, only Luna is backing their USD. So which means if you have $18 billion worth of USD, you need to have $18 billion worth of Luna someone has to buy to make it at the $1 price. So now, so what a team has done is, a couple of weeks back, so they couple of months back, they formed this foundation called Luna Foundation Guard, so which started purchasing with the help of Luna, they started buying some of Bitcoin. So if they buy Bitcoin and they are accumulating these Bitcoins as a reserve, so whenever the USD price goes down, they thought they will buy this and bring the price back up. So now the another second number game, they had a total 3.5 billion dollars worth of reserves in the form of bitcoins in LFG Foundation, and this is a one big number which has a problem. So if you see this another graph here, so this is a USD graph, circulating supply graph. So on almost on May 7th, if you see May 7th, circulating supply of USD is around 18.7 billion, which means 18.7 billion dollars worth of backing is needed other than Luna, so to make the or keep the price at $1. So but they only had 3.5 billion. So what is the percentage of that? Which means 3.5 billion divided by 18.7, which was only 18% of the actual value of the USD which was available in the market. So now if when the people start selling, obviously it might dip to this price. So this 3.5 billion bitcoins was of no use in my point of view, but it would have helped to recover some portion of the loss, but definitely they were not capable to make the price go to $1 again. So now as per this elliptic, so they made a clear article where these funds are gone. So initially if you see this transaction, this was done on 9th this was done on 10th May 9th May, so which was of 28,000 BTC were moved to Binance, and on the 10th May around 52,000 worth of bitcoins were moved to Gemini exchange. So these are two centralized exchange, and they started buying USD when it started dumping, but this was not sufficient in my point of view, because if you see the graph on 9th they moved it to Binance, so on 9th it price was tanked to 0.60 cents. In my point of view, they started buying after this, and its price has recovered a little, and again people started selling, and it has fallen to almost $0.23, and again they have sent some 50,000 BTC to Gemini. So most probably they would have started buying, and the price recovered to 77 cents, and but later on they are out of funds and people still started dumping, and the price went down to 0. So now it has recovered and moved up to almost 18 cents, but we are not sure how the price action will be. So now these are the two major number games. So let's come to the final number game of the complete collapse, the revival plan. So revival plan from the Do Won. So Do Won is one of the founder of the Terra ecosystem. So he made a proposal that he is planning to launch another token, Luna version 2. So that will have 1 billion worth of tokens, and this 1 billion tokens will be distributed equally among different things. So if you see 40%, which is 400 million tokens, will be going to the Luna holders before the collapse, and around 400 million tokens will be which is a 40%, will be going to the USD holders on pro rata basis at the time of the new network upgrade. So if you are holding USD until the next network update, so you might recover some of the funds, but we are not sure what will the price of this Luna token, Luna token, whether it will be recovered or not, we are not sure, but this is a revival plan. So now let's talk about the fact whether this particular Luna token will go back to $1 or go back to a normal. In my point of view, that is never gonna happen, because the existing token supply is almost 6 trillion tokens. So which means even if the token goes to $1, the market cap of only Terra will be at 6 trillion, so which is not possible in my point of view. So this is not gonna happen. So this token, if you are holding, I'm sorry to say, you are not going to recover your funds. And coming to USD, so this is also same thing. So this is at high risk category, so we are not sure. Still there are as per this graph, there are 11 billion tokens in the circulation, which is if tokens come back to $1, which means it's a $1 11 billion market cap. So but I'm not sure whether it will go back to that criteria, as its backing is completely at 0 right now, which is Luna, and Bitcoin reserves are also gone. Only hope people holding this USD was only because of this new network update and new tokens. So we need to see how this goes, but in my point of view, both the tokens are almost dead, and it's very hard to recover your funds. So now let's talk about another thing. So if you're already following my channel, in my channel I already made a video about Iron Finance, and Iron Finance was also similar to Terra ecosystem. It was an algorithmic stable coin, and it has collapsed very long back in June 2021. And if you see the graph, so but Iron Finance also has two tokens, one is Titan and one is Iron. Iron was a stable coin, but even with that such a collapse, Iron Finance stable coin was trading at least $0.74, so which is very lot better than $0.18 of USD. And only because they were having a 70% of the backing in another stable currency, which is USDC, but which is not having in the Luna. So Luna is both the tokens, which Bitcoin and Luna both were fluctuating currencies, and they obviously don't have the complete reserve backing those stable coins, which were around 18 billion tokens. So now and over that, if you see the Duan, so Duan, the founder of Terra, on 18th June 2021, he started taunting Iron Finance, and he started posted a thread about Iron Finance and its collapse. But now if you see the comeback from Iron Finance, so after so many months, on May 11th, Iron Finance has replied to Duan, developers do something. So they are simply taking the revenge of the Duan's taunt. So now, in my point of view, both are stable coins and both have failed to maintain the peg, US dollar peg for those two stable coins. So it doesn't make any sense, but both the things are almost same. But at least in my point of view, Iron Finance was much better than UST, because it was at least trading at $0.75 and we didn't lose lot or life savings in it. And finally guys, if you are not following my Twitter link will be in the description below. Do follow that. I'll be posting some interesting stuff other than YouTube videos in this Twitter handle. So recently I posted a poll for our community. So in that poll, almost 750 members have participated, and 40% of the users have not invested or not lost anything in Luna and UST, but remaining 60% they have lost some or the other funds in this particular collapse. So 60% is a very big number guys in my point of view. So as Luna and UST both were combinedly having around $40 billion worth of market cap, so that definitely makes sense. 60% of the crypto users would have lost some money in this. So leave your comments in the comment section below. Do participate in this poll. This poll link will be in the description below. So that's all guys, that is all about today's video about Terra's collapse and other things. So if you have any doubts or clarification, leave them in the comment section below. So that's all guys, thanks for watching. Jai Hind.